Northampton Town manager John Barnwell has seen it and done it as far as football management's concerned in every division. But now, with the 92nd best side in professional football, he's embarking upon his toughest challenge. And already he's making a significant difference, taking them from seemingly dead and buried to within a win of catching Darlington and Hereford. Manager Kenny Swain, preparing in his own special way for yesterday's match, has had his own problems this season and his first ever as a manager.
I mean, I've started with next to nothing. I had 7 players when I took over. I've probably brought in about 12 or 13 players since, and I've insisted all along that we get as big a squad as we can possibly afford, which obviously means that maybe a little bit of quality has to go by the wayside. But I'm prepared to work under those conditions, and so far we've done relatively well.
As you would expect, the first quarter of an hour or so was a very nervy affair, neither side able to get a grip. The first real chance, an Andy Lyon set piece, driven low, but a good save from Barry Richardson, and eventually they cleared the effort. Martin Aldridge was the next player to show. Yes, Aldridge, I said, and with a surname like that, this young man's surely going to have a bright future, especially with a turn of pace that left Peter Skipper in his wake. Simon Farnworth saved, though. It was Aldridge's flick onto Ian Gilzine, another famous surname, and he in turn laid it into the path of Mickey Bell to once again produce the best out of Farnworth. The pattern was much the same early in the second half, Northampton dominating, and with both Farnworth and Robertson going for the ball, John Cornwell got the decisive touch and Northampton had the lead. This next incident was one on which the game hinged. Farnworth missed his kick and Aldridge homed in, but just as Jeremy Beadle began writing his script, the keeper saved his own blushes. And so it was that into the last minute, this decisive header from Mark Wright proved to be the equaliser. Wright doesn't even normally come up for set pieces and admitted afterwards that he was so surprised he wasn't even quite sure how to celebrate his goal.
I didn't know what to do, just turned because it was my first goal and I don't score many goals, so I was stuck for things to do, just ran and I was away. It was brilliant.
People say, well, God, how do you put up with continually being on that roller coaster ride? And at the end of it, the hassle and the aggravation is massive, but the enjoyment always outweighs those things.